This story is intended for those individuals who find themselves dissatisfied with their own lives and perceive others as being happier. It aims to convey the importance of contentment and avoiding comparisons. To fully grasp the essence of this tale, it is recommended to watch it until the end. So, let's get started. Oh, wait a minute. I have spent hours crafting. This valuable lesson's just for you. Would you please give me 5 seconds of your time for a quick like, comment, and subscribe to this channel? Thank you so much, my friend. Once upon a time, there was a raven who was deeply unhappy with its own existence. One day, while perched on a branch of a tree, the raven began shedding tears of sorrow. Coincidentally, a wise monk was meditating on the same tree. As a tear from the raven's eye fell upon the monk's cheek, he looked up and noticed the distressed bird. Curiosity piqued. The monk inquired, "My friend, why do you weep? What troubles your heart?" The raven, with a heavy heart, responded, "O wise one, I am burdened with great sadness. No one loves me. People shun me and treat me with disdain. I am deprived of sustenance, for all despise me. In such a life, death seems preferable to enduring this pain." Hearing these words, the monk's heart overflowed with compassion. He spoke gently to the raven, saying, "My friend, we must learn to find happiness in our present circumstances." However, the raven failed to grasp the wisdom behind the monk's words and continued to lament. Undeterred, the monk proposed a solution. He suggested that the raven inquire of a swan whether it truly found contentment in its life. The monk offered to use his mantra to transform the raven into any creature it desired, but first it had to seek the truth from the swan. Filled with newfound hope, the raven set off to find the swan. It came across a serene pond where a graceful white swan elegantly glided through the water. Approaching the swan, the raven exclaimed, "How splendid you are! Pure and radiant like milk. Surely you must be the happiest bird in all the world." To the raven's surprise, the swan responded with a heavy heart, "No, my friend, I am not truly happy. Although white is deemed beautiful, it lacks the vibrant colors that adorn the world. I believe the parrot, with its kaleidoscope of hues, must be the happiest bird." Motivated by curiosity, the raven bid farewell to the swan and ventured forth to find the parrot. It encountered a lively parrot, resplendent in its vivid plumage. Expressing awe, the raven declared, "O parrot, your colors are a marvel and your beauty is unparalleled. You must be the happiest bird in all the world." With a tinge of sadness, the parrot replied, "Alas, my friend, happiness eludes me. People confine parrots to cages, and I constantly live in fear of being trapped and confined. I envy the peacock, for it is not only colorful, but also free to roam. I believe the peacock is the happiest bird on this planet." Driven by curiosity, the raven embarked on a quest to find a peacock. After an arduous search, it finally discovered a magnificent peacock. Albeit confined within a zoo, crowds of people had gathered to marvel at its splendor. When the visitors dispersed, the raven approached the peacock and praised its beauty, assuming it must be the happiest bird. To the raven's surprise, the peacock responded sorrowfully, "Dear raven, I too have realized that my beauty has become my cage. People pluck my feathers for decorative purposes, causing me immense pain. I am not happy, my friend." These revelations left the raven astounded. It pondered over the peacock's words and asked if even the peacock, with its grandeur, is not happy. Then who, in your opinion, is the happiest bird in the world? The peacock, reflecting upon its observations within the confines of the zoo, replied after careful examination, "I have come to realize that you, the raven, are the only bird not held captive in a cage. People do not try to catch and imprison you. Therefore, in recent days I have been contemplating that if I were a raven, I could freely soar wherever I pleased, and in that freedom I would find happiness." Moved by these words, the raven took flight, leaving behind its pursuit of transformation. For the first time, it felt a glimmer of contentment and embraced its identity as a raven. Returning to the monk, it expressed, "O wise one, I no longer desire to become anything else. I am content with who I am." The monk smiled, acknowledging the raven's realization. Then, with profound wisdom, he he shared in examining our own lives, we often encounter similar struggles. We constantly compare ourselves to others, leading to dissatisfaction and self-criticism. We fail to appreciate what we possess, perpetuating a cycle of unhappiness. Instead, we must learn to find happiness within ourselves and embrace our unique circumstances, he continued. There will always be someone who possesses more or less than we do. If we continually measure our happiness based on such comparisons, we will never find contentment. The truly happiest individuals are those who find satisfaction with what they have. Let this story serve as a reminder to avoid the pitfalls of comparison and seek joy in our own lives. The story conveys several important lessons. 1. The danger of comparison. Comparing ourselves to others can lead to dissatisfaction and unhappiness. Each person has their own unique circumstances, and focusing on what others have only perpetuates a cycle of discontent. 2. Contentment in the present. True happiness comes from finding contentment in our present circumstances. Instead of constantly longing for what we don't have, we should learn to appreciate and be grateful for what we do have. 3. Embrace your identity. Accepting and embracing who we are brings a sense of fulfillment. Trying to be someone else or longing for what others possess only hinders our ability to find happiness within ourselves. 4. Freedom in non-attachment. The pursuit of external beauty or material possessions can lead to entrapment and pain. True freedom lies in not being attached to such fleeting things and finding joy in the simplicity of life. 5. The importance of self-reflection. Taking the time to reflect on our own lives and examine our sources of unhappiness helps us gain perspective. It allows us to identify the factors that contribute to our dissatisfaction and empowers us to make positive changes. 6. Gratitude and appreciation. Cultivating a mindset of gratitude and appreciating the blessings in our lives can shift our focus from what we lack to what we already have. This shift in perspective promotes happiness and contentment. 7. Individual paths to happiness. Happiness is subjective and varies from person to person. It cannot be defined by external factors, but rather by one's internal state of mind and attitude towards life. By internalizing these lessons, individuals can strive towards a greater sense of fulfillment, finding happiness in their own unique circumstances and embracing their true self. As the tale came to an end, the message resonated with those who watched it. The story urged them to reflect on their own lives, reminding them that genuine happiness lies not in the pursuit of what others possess, but in finding contentment with their own blessing. With these inspirational stories, may the spirit of Buddha's teachings bless all who encounter them. Thank you for watching, and remember to always keep smiling.